Sweet, okay, new lesson today. You're going to need notes. Let's see, are you going to need your calculator? Oh no, it's going to be close. So let's start with a review. What were we talking about on the last lesson, 2.1? Slope-intercept form. So can somebody remind me everything you remember about slope-intercept form? Good. What? There we go. M is the slope. B is the y-intercept. And isn't that so nice? Slope-intercept form is the slope and the intercept. That's just such a great name.
Oh, and you can plug in like the point things to the line X.
So X and Y. Uh-oh. X and Y is any point on the line. And so you can plug in any X and Y if you know it's on the line right there. I like that. All right, and then we made a big deal about what slope is. So can somebody give me definition? What is slope? Slope is the rise over run. Is yellow showing up okay? Not great. Slope formula. And slope is the tilt of the line, right? If I'm visualizing it. Okay. Good, 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 good. Anything else we need to add to this? Today, we are going to still be graphing lines, but we're not going to be using slope-intercept form. Uh-oh. We're going to be looking at a new form. Its name is point-slope form. Now, before I show you what point-slope form is, does anybody want to take a guess what you need to put a line in point-slope form?
The point and the slope.
That's all I need. Any point and the slope. Slope-intercept form had to be the slope and a specific point, the y-intercept. This can be any point on the line and the slope. And I can put it in point-slope form. So here is what the form looks like. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. In this form, m is equal to the slope. And in this form, x1, y1 is any point on the line. One thing to take note of, this formula has two negatives in it, which means if my point was at -3, -4, when I plug -4 in for y1, it's going to be minus -4, which turns that into a positive 4. So just keep that in mind that the formula has two built-in negatives to it. Any questions so far about point-slope form? So here we have a line that has a slope of 1/2, and it goes through the point 3, -2. What form can you use to write the equation of this line, and what is the equation in that form? So as you're looking through that, I always like to look at, what am I given? I'm given the slope, which is m, and I'm given a point, 3, -2. So I know the slope and the point. I know a point and the slope. A point and... What form do you think would be good here for this point and this slope? That's a great form. So point slope form again is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And I'm just going to substitute in. So this gives me y minus y1. y1 is -2. So minus -2 is plus 2 equals m, which was 1/2, times x minus x1, which is 3. And I'm done. I have put the line in an equation that is point slope form. Questions? Okay. I don't have as much fun when I don't have as good of a story to tell. It's sad. Here's the next one. What is the equation of a line passing through -4, 1, and 2, 3? So we had questions like this in section 1. So again, let's start by identifying, what are we given? Yeah, just 2 points. So I don't know the slope, I don't know the y-intercept, but I do know 2 points. In both forms, we have to know the slope. So is there a way to find the slope? Given 2 points, I can use the slope formula. So which of these do we want to make the first ordered pair? Which do we want to make the second ordered pair? Again, it technically doesn't matter, but if I see a negative, I want to make the negative the first ordered pair. So I'm going to make this x1, y1. I'm going to make this one x2, y2. And now we're just...
Excuse me, teacher. Students, give your hat money tomorrow to your first period or homeroom teacher. Give your hat money to your first period or homeroom teacher, and we'll get somebody to come around and collect that. Thank you.
Sorry, I worked all that out without talking. Is everybody okay with what I did there? Plugged in, subtracted, minus a negative became a positive. 2, 6 simplifies to 1/3. So now I know the slope. Yesterday, what did we have to do now? We had to take the slope and a point and plug it into slope-intercept form to then find the y-intercept, to then plug that b value in, right? There was all those steps. But now, I have everything I need. I know the slope. I know a point. So, I can just plug into point-slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1.